Hi, this is Holden Torrens from Copley Soccer, and this is Ohio Sports Net.
This is Brennan from Copley High School, and this is Ohio Sports Net.
Hi, I'm Sky Harder from Copley Soccer, and you're watching Ohio Sports Net.
Stay up here and block the wind for us. Come on, Chris!
Shot stopped by the bar.
Come on, that's it. Now get a shot, get a shot, get a shot. Come on, Conway, regroup now. Let's go, let's go. Go, Kyle, go, Kyle, go, Kyle, go, Kyle. Let's get a good shot, get a good shot. Good shot. It's a ball time. You know what?
Entering the game for Anthony Wayne, number 7, Connor Yarnell.
Oh, what?
Favor of Copley.
Good night! Good night! Red card! Red card!
celebrate this. Very often. This is pretty cool.
Don't break it.
Right? Don't break it. Right. So on behalf of the OHSAA, I'm a board member there too,
I kissed it.
On behalf of the OHSAA, congratulations, you are the regional champion.
It's an incredible feeling. It's what we've been working for all year. Hope to continue our success next week.
Walk me through the goal. What did you see?
You know, that's just one of those things. I go to the high school on my own to mess around with, hitting some volleys, and it opened up. I took the chance, and it was such an incredible feeling.
How about when you guys score? You have the Barry Sanders attitude. You guys don't jump around. You don't celebrate. You just kind of walk back to midfield.
We prefer to act like we expect to score goals. You know, it's a normal thing. We can get excited in the locker room on our own, but we don't want to show up another team because they're trying just as hard as we are.
How about the whole injury and the timeout and everything? How scary and how tough was that to recoup from?
Right. That's something you never want to see happen, and unfortunately, it happened today. I mean, we're praying for their player, we're praying for Amir. Amir's going to be all right, but just hoping that all is well in the end.
In a game like this, the cold, the wind, everything, when you're possessing like that, you know, and then you get ahead, do you even feel it?
Not really. Not really.
So what is it? Do you think it's almost kind of like now they're feeling the cold and you guys got such an advantage?
Yeah. I think that's what it is, because when we're able to possess the ball, they're just constantly chasing us around, and that's how we want to play. We want to play with majority of possession and finding channels in through the back to score goals.
So what's at stake next week for Copley?
Well, we're going to hope to continue our success, play either, I don't know who won, Cleveland Ignatius or Hudson, but we've played both those teams this year. We know what to expect, and we're going to be ready.
They're just a phenomenal team from front to back, and we knew we'd have to defend very, very well and then try to take our chances when they came. We defended fairly well in the first half and kind of frustrated them, but in the second half, you know, they just turned it up and a couple nice goals. And then the injury kind of just takes the life out of the rest of the game.
Coach, what do you think Copley's chances are winning it all?
Oh, I think they have a great chance. We've played 2 or 3 of the remaining teams, and they're by far the best team we've played. So if they don't win, I'd be shocked.
Amir, how you feeling?
Is this
good? Did you get kicked in the head or something?
Yeah, right in my neck.
Ooh, let me see. Wow.
I don't know if you can see it.
Not really. I mean, there aren't any marks.
It might
yet.
be a little bit down more. There's
yeah,
it's puffy. I didn't see it. I was coming from this way.
Yeah.
And like at the last second, I turned my head, and then I just saw his foot hit me in the face. I was like fine. It was just kind of in the moment when I got hit, but I was just really cold. I pray that he's okay.
Final four. How's it feel?
It's pretty cool. I'm really excited. I'm really happy to make it happen for a second time. 2011, I experienced that, and I'm really glad to see it with all my friends as seniors, and it's awesome.
Do you think the experience you guys had your freshman year is going to help?
I think that's one of the few times we've taken it to states. So we're not an Ignatius. We're not reoccurring going into states. So I don't know how much of a benefit that's going to be, or how much of an advantage that's going to be.
Today's game with the elements, the cold, the wind, everything. With you guys possessing so much, did you guys even feel the elements?
No, I like playing in the cold because I know that we're a tough team and that all of us enjoy the cold because other guys can't handle it. So, I mean, I like the cold. I like playing in the cold.
When Chris popped that goal in, what was going through your mind?
I was just glad because I knew it was coming. We were possessing the ball the whole time, and I knew it was coming. So it was worth it.
Do you think it was a case of that just kind of set the tone then? I mean, now they feel the cold and you guys are just sitting back. And
I think it definitely set the tone. He put the goal in. They started to realize what was happening. I mean, they didn't touch the ball. They didn't get many shots on goal, if any, in the second half. So I mean, it set the tone for what the game really was about.
And how about that scary moment when Amir had that collision with the player?
I was freaked out. Amir's very lucky that he's okay right now. We're all praying for the Anthony Wayne player who's in the hospital right now. It was a scary moment, but I'm glad our goalie's okay, and I'm praying for the other player.
Were you were close to it, weren't you?
I was, yeah.
What did you see?
The Anthony Wayne player was convulsing on the field. Yeah.
Did he land on his head or anything? Did you see?
I didn't see that. I just saw him go cleat first into Amir's neck and land on the ground, and he was seizing up.
How hard is it to recover and finish the final 20 minutes after such a delay like that?
Well, I think mentally it affected us because our bodies were cold. we took a break. It was a lapse in our mental stability, I guess, and we were worried about the player. We were praying for him, and then coming right into the game, it was different. The vibe was different.
How psyched are you to maybe get Ignatius or Hudson next game?
I'm very, very excited. I know that we can do it, and I know that we have a chance to win states. I know that we have the talent to do it, so I'm pumped.
Feels great. You know, in 2011, the first time as a coach I came here, it was sort of a new experience. Some of these guys were a part of that experience, but now to have it with this group who's done so much this year is just, it says a lot. But we also know that there's a lot left. We're gonna have an opportunity to play either Ignatius or Hudson, who we saw in the regular season, and both are great teams. So we're gonna have our work cut out for us.
With the conditions going on, the weather, the wind, everything, do you think you boys are possessing the ball, and then do you guys even feel it?
No. The times that were frustrating was when we put the ball in the air and didn't play our game, which was keeping the ball on the ground. I thought we did a good job of getting out of their packed-in areas and to create chances, and that's all we needed to do to break the ice and get our first goal.
You know what I mean, though? But, if you're a player, it's cold and all of a sudden everything, and, once you put that first goal in, do you think they felt the cold and you didn't?
I know Franklin came in with a little bit of a knock, and I think he was sort of limbering with that at the beginning, but, the second half, some of those little knocks and those things, they go away. The wind goes away, the crowd goes away. It's that Tiger Woods mentality of tunnel vision, and you block things out. I think that they did a good job of just playing our soccer and not worrying about the elements.
How about the injury and everything? A scary moment. How did you boys recover and just finish off the game?
Well, you know what? I think everybody, all 58 people on the bench and field, I think it just sort of was sombering. That last 19 minutes was really, my utmost concern is obviously for my player, but to see a kid taken off in an ambulance from another school, a young man with a bright future, it's a little disheartening. My knees are still shaking. I think that we did a good job of just, getting through the last 19 minutes of the game with, elements and the injury and all those things and the chance to get to the state tournament. And, I'm just really proud of our resilience.
Now you're in the Final Four. What's in stake for Copley coming up?
From the beginning of the year, our job is to bend to not lose our last game. So we're going to come into the game on Wednesday expecting to win, expecting to play the way that we know we can. And I think if we do those things, we'll put ourselves in a situation to win the game and to have that, to reach the promised land of Columbus Crew Stadium on November 8th. I mean, that's what everybody wants to do, not lose their last game.